Obviously, we've had the COVID-19 pandemic for, 8 months now, whatever it is. How, in any way you want to express, how has it affected you? How's it made you feel?
To be honest, first off, it was strange, but as it went along, you just got into a routine.
Really, I'm fed up. These Zoom meetings has helped me as well.
I've been buying things to do and then not doing them.
Yeah, so your intention's there, isn't it?
They'd even give it a name, they call it lockdown lethargy.
That's it, yeah, that's it.
What's that, Peter?
I think we've all got it, yeah, I've got it.
Yeah.
I can't seem
And
to
I'm
finish
annoyed.
anything. There's lots of responses, lots of emotions, and how do I, as an artist, absorb all of that and then let it all come out? I wanted to come up with an abstract language to tell the story. Is what I cut round, and then I've put it in, and I'm sort of, at first I wasn't really gonna paint into this. I was gonna leave it black and white, but I feel like it, as the painting's progressing, it feels like it needs to be almost disappear, I suppose. Because that group, well, both groups, but that group in particular were very keen on conquering the virus, and they weren't going to let it get them down, and they were going to find ways to keep going, which I was quite impressed with. I've started altering it. In the painting, it's starting to recede, even though the shapes are still there. There's some of the little tendrily bits. It's just become part of all the layers of paint. Yes, it's there, but it's not the most important thing. And then the other painting has been done through the Woodhouse area, and Neil wanted something that was dark and light, and married those two images together, and then started working on top of it. I was quite surprised that every single person said they would be interested in doing a creative response. And I was like, wow, because normally when I talk to them about art, they're a bit like, oh, it's not for me, I don't do art, da, da, da. In your creative bags that I gave you some bits and pieces, just in case, I suppose you didn't have anything at home. They had photocopies of the same digital images that I was using as my background. There's a picture frame and then different materials. They showed me on the Zoom some of the things they'd done. Some people had written things, some had done a poem, or they'd done some creative writing. Some people had done a photograph of something they'd made. I think they're desperate to have a focus, and I think people have become more aware that how do they get their feelings out, how can they respond, and I think through making a piece of art, whatever that might be, that is a way of channeling how you feel. So they've all really embraced it and said it's been brilliant for them. They really, quote, got into it. All their ideas started pouring out, and they felt a lot better for doing it. But it's something that they've achieved during this strange COVID time. Creativity can help people. You want people to find something in them that's their creative outlet. A couple of the people have said to me, oh, I know, I've never been interested in art at all, have said they think they might carry on. I think that to me is a brilliant achievement from this project. I've been able to really express myself how I would as an artist in my studio, but using all that response and that conversation and that feedback that I've got from the communities, and then putting it into my work. So that's been absolutely brilliant.